Welcome to the future of legal marketing. Today, we are fundamentally shifting how you perceive your value to your firm and your clients. The core insight is simple but transformative. Your voice is the asset. In a world where every attorney is competing for the same digital real estate, your specific perspective and reasoning are what clients actually buy. It's not your billable hours that build long term enterprise value, it's the trust you establish before a client even picks up the phone. We are here to show you how to build authority without late night writing or sacrificing your personal life to the content treadmill. This system is tailor made for immigration and civil rights attorneys who deal with high stakes, emotionally charged cases where trust is the primary currency. Imagine a world where your expertise is cloned and distributed while you focus on advocacy. If you're ready to stop being a ghostwriter and start being a thought leader, visit www.newmedialocal.com/attorneys to see the engine in action. Consider an attorney who spends 3 hours every Sunday drafting a blog post that only 10 people read. We replace that exhaustion with a system that amplifies their natural voice in minutes. Let's move into the reality of the current market. The legal industry is currently paralyzed by what I call the status quo trap. Many of you feel a deep-seated fear. AI slop equals generic, robotic, risky. You've seen the headlines about lawyers citing fake cases, and you've read the LinkedIn posts that sound like they were written by a blender. You're right to be cautious. However, the reality, silence isn't neutral anymore. In a hyper-digital world, not having a voice doesn't make you look careful. It makes you look absent. When a potential client has an urgent immigration crisis at 2 a.m., they are searching for answers. Prospects see who shows up first, and if you aren't providing the guidance they need, someone else, potentially someone less qualified, will. In this environment, authority becomes the differentiator. It is no longer enough to be a good lawyer. You must be the lawyer the client already trusts before they even meet you. Consider two firms. One has a blank website, and the other has clear, helpful videos explaining the visa process in the attorney's own words. The latter wins every time. Let's look at the broader crisis this creates. We are witnessing the marketing crisis in the legal field. Right now, loud, less qualified firms flood the internet with high volume, low quality content. They are winning not because they are better at law, but because they are louder in the digital square. This creates a sea of sameness where generic outsourced blogs feel interchangeable. If a potential client reads 3 different blogs on asylum and they all use the same stock phrases, how can they possibly know you are the expert they need? The good news is that the technology has caught up with the need for quality. Modern SEO favors clear, accurate, helpful answers. Google's algorithms are now specifically designed to filter out the noise and promote content that demonstrates real world experience. This is the opening you've been waiting for. Your expertise deserves visibility, but you cannot achieve it by playing the same volume game as the content mills. You need a way to inject your specific legal mind into the digital stream without losing your time. Think of the specialized attorney who knows a specific visa loophole. That knowledge is useless if it's buried in a generic blog post. We fix that. The biggest barrier to marketing for attorneys is time. That's why our philosophy is simple: talk, don't write. Think about your daily routine. You already teach clients every day. Whether you're explaining a complex regulation or outlining a strategy, you're generating world class content in real time. Our system captures that lightning in a bottle. A 5-minute guided interview captures reasoning that no AI prompt could ever replicate. We aren't asking you to learn a new software or become a blogger. We are just asking you to do what you do best: explain the law. This process preserves real examples and natural phrasing, which are the hallmarks of authority. When a client reads the resulting content, they recognize your voice. The technology handles the heavy lifting, AI structures. You stay the source. It's the difference between a generic article about H-1B visas and an article that reflects how you specifically navigate the USCIS hurdles. For example, an attorney might mention a specific regional office's tendency to be strict on certain evidence. That insider knowledge is what builds trust. You provide the soul, we provide the skeleton. Efficiency is the hallmark of a successful practice. Our system operates on a multiplier effect, one call to many assets. We take that 5-minute investment of your time and explode it into a comprehensive marketing ecosystem. First, we produce the foundational drafts, articles, FAQs, and client guides. These are the deep dive pieces that prove your expertise to search engines and skeptical clients. But we don't stop there. We also do LinkedIn posts, newsletters, and short scripts for video content. This ensures you have a consistent voice across channels, whether someone finds you on Google, sees you on their LinkedIn feed, or reads your monthly update. They're getting the same high level expertise. You can literally generate a month of content from minutes of actual work. Imagine finishing a 5-minute briefing on a Monday morning and having your entire month's marketing calendar filled, polished, and ready for your final review. This allows you to stay omnipresent without being overworked. It's about working smarter, not harder, to ensure your name is the one that sticks. Let's talk about the quality control that makes this possible. How do we avoid the AI slop we discussed earlier? We use the hybrid standard. This is a multi-stage workflow that combines the speed of silicon with the wisdom of the human mind. Step 1. AI drafts in your voice, from interviews plus materials. We feed our systems your specific interview data and past case materials so the starting point is already you. Step 2. Human refinement, the nuance, SEO, and tone. Our professional editors, who understand the legal space, scrub the AI output. They ensure it flows naturally and hits the right search intent. Step 3. We apply an accuracy plus compliance lens. We aren't just looking for typos, we're looking for legal logic. Finally, and most importantly, we have the attorney-approved final word. Nothing goes live without your sign-off. This isn't autopilot marketing, it's co-pilot marketing. You are always the captain of the ship. For example, if a law changes on a Tuesday, our human editors catch it before the AI drafted post goes out on Wednesday. This hybrid approach ensures you get the scale of AI without the risk of looking robotic. Now, let's look at what this actually does for your firm's bottom line. What does this look like in practice? We focus on practical outcomes that move the needle for your firm. The first benefit is stronger visibility in high-stakes searches. When someone searches for U visa requirements for victims of crime, they don't want a generic legal directory. They want a guide. By providing that, you win the click. This leads directly to more trust early in the client journey. Because they've read your guides and heard your voice, the sales part of the consultation is already half done. You aren't a stranger, you're the expert who helped them understand their situation at 2 a.m. Naturally, this results in higher engagement plus more inquiries. People who trust you are more likely to call you. But perhaps the most valuable outcome for you personally is more time for legal work plus advocacy. You didn't go to law school to be a marketing manager. You went to law school to help people and win cases. This system gives you that life back. Think of an immigration attorney who can now take on an extra pro bono case because they aren't stuck writing a newsletter. That is the true power of this engine. Let's address the critical issue of ethics. In the legal profession, integrity is everything. We recognize that ethics and safeguards are not optional, they are the foundation. We operate under the principle that AI isn't infallible, review is mandatory. We've all seen the cautionary tales of AI generating false citations. Our system is built with multiple fail-safes to ensure that never happens to you. We perform rigorous compliance checks plus legal nuance review. This means ensuring that your content doesn't make prohibited promises or violate state bar advertising rules. We understand the gray areas of legal marketing. Most importantly, the final attorney sign-off protects integrity. We provide a streamlined dashboard where you can review a month's worth of content in 10 minutes, making any necessary tweaks to ensure it perfectly reflects your stance. Consider an attorney who is worried about a new bar ruling on specialist terminology. They can simply hit reject or edit, and we fix it immediately. You are never at the mercy of the machine. We are your technical partners, but you are the legal authority. Now let's get you started. We've covered the crisis, the methodology, and the results. Now the question is, are you ready to build authority in 5 minutes? The choice is yours. You can continue with the status quo, struggling to find time to write or paying for generic content that sounds like everyone else. Or you can stop trading hours for marketing. You can start scaling your expertise ethically, using a system that respects your time and your reputation. This is about more than just getting more leads. It's about building a legacy of authority that works for you even when you aren't working. To take the first step, simply get started at www.newmedialocal.com/attorneys. Our team is ready to show you how your 5-minute call can transform your firm's digital presence. Don't wait for the market to get even louder and more crowded. Let the right clients find you because you were the one who had the courage to speak up. Imagine looking back 6 months from now and seeing a library of 50 authoritative articles all in your voice, while your billable hours remain untouched. That's the future we're offering. Thank you for your time.